every day it's not going to be an easy day. And I mean, reading up on you and reading your stories, like it was super inspiring because like you mentioned it earlier, like in this conversation, you had some health issues growing up, but it also just seems like you have committed to just like pull through and like just keep on going. So, I mean, it's easy to say that, but to actually manage to go through those hurdles and continue, do you know why you have been able to do that? Or is it just like ingrained in you that you just keep on going when you have challenges?
I think it goes back to the lens I kind of talked about before, and kind of making, like, creating your own perspective of how you see things and how you want things to be. I mean, it's definitely not always easy, right? I think I'm a little bit of a fighter. I think I kind of talked before around being baffled by design not working for all. And there's kind of a toughness in me around wanting things to change and wanting things to be different. I typically stick my teeth into something and I don't let go until it is what it is. So I think it's character, it's lessons learned. It's a lot of help, a big community of people that I'm building with. I've gotten a lot wiser with practice around understanding kind of the best use of where I put my energy and not letting things affect me if they don't have to, about knowing kind of what's urgent and what's actually not as urgent as everybody thinks it is. And that was a hard process to kind of get to the point where you can navigate that and feel like you're doing it well versus everything being on fire all the time. And I think I'm just someone that, I mean, I remember at one point someone said to me, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Like, if I were you, I would just stay on the couch. And I was like, for how long? Like, you just stay on the couch and do like just spend my life on the couch watching like television. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, I'd rather actually be out there in the world, working with people, feeling like I'm making a contribution, meeting people. I mean, I think there's this kind of moment right now where we're supposed to not value busyness, and we're supposed to really value like taking care of ourselves and nurturing ourselves. And I think once we transition through it, it's going to be a really good moment of really learning to listen to ourselves. But I don't think it means not working hard, not pushing yourself forward, not being busy. We all want things to be different, and they're not going to get there unless we do the work. And anyone kind of in this world can tell you how hard the work is to change behavior, to change systems, to build something that's never been done before. I think we need to figure out really kind of the balance between valuing both of them, where you're bringing your real self to that table to do it and you're honoring yourself. And I think once we have kind of systems of change that actually are more inclusive, some of the stuff that's so hard right now won't be. I think that's the frustrating thing, that some of the really hard stuff could be avoided. I was in China for a seafood show, actually, climbing Mount Laoshan, and I met the altar of the god of alleviating unnecessary suffering. And it was such a clear moment to me of like just knowing to define necessary suffering versus unnecessary suffering, and made the choice at that moment not to ever suffer unnecessarily. Like, we suffer enough as is. Let's not suffer when we don't have to. And I think it's somewhere in there. It's a convoluted answer, but it's in knowing yourself, knowing what works for you, listening to yourself, knowing others, helping take care of them and impart lessons with them, but also forging forward and getting it done.
That's a fantastic answer, Amy. I mean, thank you so much for taking the time. It was great to finally have you on. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Really great to talk to you.